Hi, I'm Mark.
I'm Kelly.
And we're the Traveling Duo.
Welcome back.
Today we're here at Myakka State Park, beautiful Myakka State Park, and we have a few things on our weekend bucket list that we need to do this weekend as time winds down to our first photography, wedding photography shoot and videography shoot. So what are some of the things that we are working on today? What's on our bucket list today?
Trying out our gimbal.
Yep, so we've got the Ronin-S with us. We're gonna pop the new GH5 camera that you are watching us on right now. This is being shot with the new GH5. We're gonna put it on the Ronin-S today, play around with that. It has the extra features of being able to use the focus wheel and such. And we have a new lens as well, the Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter art lens to 1.8. So we're gonna be using that for some of the B-roll shots and nice, beautiful shots that we'll be hopefully getting from that as well. And Kelly, what do you got in your hand there?
I have a Manfrotto.
So we got a new Manfrotto Monopod, and this guy is pretty cool.
Yes.
So we're gonna be using that Manfrotto to really help with carrying around the heavy camera and lenses, so that way, you know, you don't have to sit there and hand hold it. You'll be able to use the Manfrotto. And then we're also going to try to get some good drone footage, practice some new maneuvers with the drone. We'll have to leave the state park for that, but we're gonna play around with that today too.
We're gonna try to frame our photos so then we have it in the
working on the composition a little bit with the photos just to make sure that they look good. And then we have these new little recorders from Sony, audio recorders. I've got mine just dropped in my pocket here. We're gonna see how that picks up on the audio. We've got one for Kelly, and it's on a lavalier microphone, so that way we can see if we prefer using the lavalier, just drop it in the pocket. I also have a new Takstar microphone on top of the Lumix, which is a powered microphone for the camera, so we're going to see how that performs. So we're going to show you a little bit of the audio differences between the three of those, so that way, you know, you guys can decide if you're looking for some audio equipment when you're out recording or things like that.
By the way, not sponsored by any of this stuff.
None of this is sponsored, all bought with our hard-earned money.
Yep.
But these are just items that we want to try to improve our own videos with, and then have for the wedding that's coming up as well.
Yep.
So here at beautiful Myakka State Park, a lot of birds out today. We driving in, we saw some alligators, so we'll show you some pictures of that and some video from that. And we're just going to take our time today. We are also on our bucket list. We have a picnic on that list. So we're going to take a moment at lunchtime and grab some sandwiches from a little restaurant here in the park, and go sit in the beautiful weather and enjoy some lunch.
Is it really beautiful? It's kind of muggy here
No,
today.
I think it's beautiful. It is a little bit humid today. It is really warm today, but it's gorgeous. Look at all the clouds in the sky, big puffy clouds cruising across.
Oh yeah, it's pretty.
All right, let's go test out some equipment, show you guys how cool Myakka State Park is. So if you travel to central, southwest Florida, make sure you make it over to Sarasota County. Come check out Myakka State Park. It's awesome. They have a river that runs along the park, nice big lake behind us here, and there's usually a ton of wildlife. We did see a turkey as well. We just couldn't get any shots of it. He ran across the road really fast. All right, let's go. Let's go have some fun. You ready? Go ahead. Have at it.
I'm going for this tree right here. It's pretty cool looking. But I gotta get pretty far.
All right, so we're heading out on the bird walk, which is a boardwalk here out over the lake. And we're gonna see if we see any cool birds or anything out here. This is usually a pretty cool area. So right now I'm using the GH5 with the Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter 1.8, using the Metabones speed booster so that I can adapt that lens to the Micro Four Thirds GH5. And yeah, so we're gonna cruise out here, also testing the audio on the Sony recorder, make sure it's working well as well. It's a nice smooth steady shot, and then we're going to test it handheld and see how the GH5 performs then. So now I'm using the GH5, just doing it handheld. So I took it off the gimbal and I'm just holding the camera, still using the 18-35 Sigma 1.8. And now I'm just walking down the boardwalk. Here's our little friend, the turkey again. Just getting her some grub on. There's Kelly ahead of us walking. So just walking at a slow pace, no special walk at all. Not doing the little, what do they call it, spider walk or crouch down or anything, just walking normally. I'm gonna pick up my pace a little bit, so now I'm walking pretty fast actually. And we'll see, without any image stabilization in post, this is just stabilization within the camera itself. And this lens does not have any stabilization, so it's just digital mechanical stabilization inside the camera. I don't have the digital stabilization on the camera because it crops in the image a little bit, and I don't want any more crop than I already have with the Micro Four Thirds. So even with the speed booster, I still get a little bit of a crop down from full frame, but it's going to give you most of the full, mostly full frame, just crop down a little bit. So, what? Squirrel. Nope. I don't see a squirrel.
Right there.
Nope, there's a squirrel. I'll punch in, see if you guys can see a squirrel. I'll punch that squirrel. Yeah, so we'll say the Sigma 18-35 is a really heavy lens. Yeah, I'm sure of that one. Did you get some good shots with that big guy?
I'll see. I've always been the best.
Yeah. I think it's almost picnic time. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Starving.
Hopefully this is in focus because I have it manual focus on infinity. So we'll see.
It'll be fun.
All right, you want to pop the car open?
Sure, I don't know how. All right, Kelly saw some sandhill cranes from the car window, so we bailed off really quick, walking over to see if we can find them. Oh yeah, there they are. How the hell do you see those from the road, man? Gotta go.
Yeah, you do. Oh, they got a baby! See if we can get close enough to see the baby. Bet you wish you had a zoom lens on right now. our picnic. So we're still here at Myakka. They have this cool little restaurant called the Pink Alligator or Pink Gator. Pink Gator, I believe is what they call it. And they've got some good food. So we've got pulled pork sandwich with, or I've got a pulled pork sandwich with their potato chips, homemade potato chips. Kelly's got a
Caesar wrap.
Caesar wrap. Chips. Got some refreshing Coca-Colas. And we're just sitting here at the picnic benches, and there's some squirrels running around. There was a crow that was here when we first got here.
The crow was making a weird noise. I got it on my phone.
Did you? That's cool. So we're just gonna eat some lunch, enjoy the day, and then we're gonna walk around the lake here. There's usually some alligators and all kinds of different species of bird. And then once we get done eating, we'll give you some facts about Myakka as well, and hopefully you'll come visit. It's a pretty cool little, actually it's not very little, pretty cool park, so we recommend it.
Yes, definitely. Me too.
Hungry. All right, so we want to share some facts with you about Myakka State Park. We're contending with a crow over here who wants to get his audio
opinion.
heard. Yeah, his opinion.
He says quack, 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 quack.
No, it's a duck. It says quack,
Okay.
quack, quack.
No, it said quack, quack, quack. I didn't say quack.
Oh, okay. Can you be quiet over there? Shh. Quiet on the set. But Myakka River State Park is one of Florida's largest and oldest state parks. It's on right on the Myakka River, which runs through kind of central Florida. It's really pretty freshwater area. This park actually is 58 square miles, so it's one of the largest state parks in Florida. It was what, $3 per person to get in, right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's two of us in the car, so they charge us $6 to get in. You were quiet the whole time we were eating lunch, and now you're squawking at us.
Because he wants food.
He wants food?
Yeah.
Did we start a bad habit with you, mister? Or Mrs.? I don't know. Okay.
Sounds like a dog.
I know, right? There's also two shallow lakes that are formed in the middle of the river. There's a lot of different species of fish that are out there. You can kayak the lake. You can fish in the lake. So it's just a great place to come hang out. There's a lot of roadway trails that you can ride bikes, hike through different ecosystems, which is pretty cool. So definitely bring a bike. It's a great place for that as well. It's a 7-mile drive all the way through Myakka State Park with it's really scenic. There's a whole lot of things to see as you kind of wind through, like the moss on the trees that overhang the roadway and things like that. So Mr. Crow just flew away.
You can camp here as well.
Yep, they have several different campsites, RV sites, tent sites, picnic areas, all kinds of different things that you can do. So there's over 39 miles of hiking trails as well. So definitely put your hiking shoes on and come enjoy this area. So here in Myakka, you can also do some tours. They do boat tours out into the lake, and those run daily. So any day of the week that you come out, obviously weather permitting. And to do those tours, adults are $20, and so that's 13 and older. 3 to 12 is $12, and then children under 3 are free. So if you want to do the boat tour, there's also a 2-tour combo where they do basically a tram tour and then the boat tour, and that is $32 plus tax for adults 13 and over. Children 3 to 12 is $20.54 plus tax, very specific price. And then children under 3 are free for that as well. And we talked a little bit about the Pink Gator Cafe, which is where we just got our lunch from, but they have all kinds of different specialty sandwiches, soups, salads, stews, desserts.
Ice cream, beer, wine.
They do beer and wine as well. So you can make a really nice outing here, and it's not that expensive. I think we paid $9 for my sandwich, and then around $9 or $10 for your wrap. And that included the drink and a side. So we got the chips with ours. Also there at the Pink Gator Cafe is a gift store and boutique, and they've got a lot of different things in there for you as well. So a lot of souvenirs, t-shirts, jewelry, decor, different things like that in that little gift shop too, which is kind of a neat little area.
Yeah, they do rentals here as well. You can get the paddle boards, kayaking, multi-person canoes. There's a rental deposit of $50. The first hour is $20. Each additional hour is $5. And they also do bicycle rentals as well. And that is $40 deposit as well. And it is up to 2 hours is $15, and 2 to 4 hours is $25, and 4+ hours is $40.
Yeah, perfect.
So there's a lot of things you can do at this park, and it's really cool. I like the dynamics of things that you can do here.
Yeah, definitely come check it out. We're gonna do a little bit more walking around and check out some of the wildlife, and we'll come back to you guys a little bit later, but we'll take you with you.
Wait till you see Mark's little rig on his camera. We forgot our little stand, so he has it on a lens. I'll take a picture of it.
Sometimes you gotta improvise, and this is improvisation.
You think so?
Improvisation. Yeah, it helps if you take it.
I know.
We had an awesome day at Myakka State Park today, testing out our new gear. So the GH5, this camera you're seeing the footage right now from this camera. I've got the new Takstar microphone on top, only $30 on Amazon. Go check that out. We played around with the Ronin a little bit to make sure that we were going to get some nice stable footage, as well as just got done flying the drone and practicing with that a bit.
Yeah.
What'd you get to play with today?
All different kinds of lenses, so kind of excited.
Yep, different lenses. Got to use the Manfrotto Monopod, which is just pretty cool.
It's nice, yeah. I like
we
it.
got to check off, have a picnic. We had a little picnic. All right, so yeah, so I think we ticked off everything on our weekend bucket list for today of what we wanted to do.
Check, 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 check.
Check some more.
Shake, 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 Sinora.
See what I did there? All right, well, we hope you like this video. If you did, please give us that thumbs up. We would love it if you would subscribe to our channel if you're not already.
Share.
Yes, sharing is caring. So please go share with your friends. Also, hit that little bell. It'll give you the notification if we have any new videos, or when we have new videos that come out. And until next time.
We'll see you around the world.
Bye.
Bye.